All right, so let's go in oil real quick. So it caught the big inflection point again yesterday. On Thursday, we had two big trades Thursday again. Every single day this week, it has not missed a day. Monday through Friday, we've caught trades like this. It's caught the big inflection point. What you have to understand about JaySignal, the methodology, there's two time frames we trade off of. We trade off of a longer time frame, which is a 5 Simrenko. I'll show you in a second. It's my largest time frame that I educate to trade off of. It gives you deep retracements. And then you get a shorter time frame called the 3 Simrenko, or proprietary Renko bar type. I do not take any trades off JaySignal unless I'm just breaking through market profile for my shallow retracements or 3 Simrenko, my shortest JaySignal time frame that I educate on. So this is a 3 Simrenko. The first break was a session high after midnight until recently. You broke below LVA. So here's your LVA break. Green is in LVA. Red is in HVA. They automatically come up on your Ninja charts. You're going to trade this way on all markets. It doesn't matter what market you trade. You trade the Russell 2000, same trade. Trade the Dow Minis, same trade. I don't care what you trade. It's exactly how you do it. Once you break down through LVA this morning, you got the first retracement. There's your arrow. This arrow came up without a triangle. This one came with the triangle. There's your exact short. This actually did a wave 3 and a wave 5 pattern perfectly. There's your exact short. Then the market tanked. There's a wave 3, came back up. We had double arrows, just for your information. Real big move down. But then this morning, like I keep telling traders, you need to log in around 7:30, 7:45, get ready. Typically you're done by 9 o'clock in the morning. We violate high value area. When you violate high value area, the market is getting what? Strong. It violated high value area. So it violates high value area, you look for what? An ABC long, or 1, 2, 3 pattern long, I call it. You let it go up. You look for the first JaySignal long. Simple as that, first JaySignal long. Just like earlier this morning, when you broke LVA, you look for the first JaySignal short. It broke LVA. And don't make it any more difficult than that. Don't overanalyze this stuff. Let the complex system do all the work for you. All you got to do is execute. There's your ABC short. So according to market profile on JaySignal, it's 2 for 2 since midnight off the 3 Sim using my methodology. With market profile on the first inflection point. You got to take off the first inflection point, though, on the breakout above or below. Really good way to do it. All right. So JaySignal market profile is the setup. ABC short and the ABC long. So market profile is the setup. Letting it break market profile, retest short. Letting it break back. Break outside of HVA, retest long. JaySignal is a trigger, market profile is a setup. Okay, don't make it any more difficult than that. Now, if you use a 5 Simrenko, a larger time frame looks like this. We had a perfect one on gold. Look at gold. Just happened this morning also. Look how I violate. Same exact thing, isn't it? Gorgeous. There's your breakout. There's your setup. Broke through HVA. There's your setup. Now look how it worked in gold. God, gold was so pretty this morning. You break out, you get your fib dots, you get your arrow, and you get your triangle on the 5 Simrenko. Look how pretty that is. Right there is your gold trade off the 5 Simrenko also this morning. So I don't care if you trade your short-term time frame off the 3 Sim. You can only trade a break, retest, market profile. Or you trade your long term. It's the same setup. Look at it. Look how it's like it looks a mirror image of each other. Look at that. Really, really nice little looking chart. Okay? John, good morning. So when you're doing this, you have to understand market profile is the setup. JaySignal is a trigger. Market profile is the setup. This is one of my favorite ways to trade JaySignal off the 5 and 3 Sim. The difference between trading a longer time frame than 5 sim versus trading a 3 sim is you can't take any trades off a 3 sim according to JaySignal unless you violate market profile. You're not allowed to take any trades unless you break out a market profile here or here, outside and inside. You're not allowed to take any trades. You can't take any of these trades according to my methodology in here. You're not allowed to take any of this stuff. Can't take any of those trades because they're low probability trades. Can't take any of those. Can't take anything inside there if you're just bouncing in between HV and LVA. So for the 3 sim shallow retracement, I have to break market profile. I have to get outside of LVA for a retest short. I have to get outside of HVA for a retest long. However, with the 5 sim, it's okay. I can take a break of HVA and a retest of HVA, a break of LVA, retest of HVA, or I can even take ones with 5-minute trend also, if it's a first retracement after the triangle. That's the difference. I can take these trades in the middle of market profile with the 5 sim. I'm allowed to take trades in there as long as it's with 5-minute trend, and it's a first retracement after a trend change. But I can't do it on the 3 sim. Why am I allowed to do that? Because the 5 sim is my largest time frame that I use, and I know deep retracements work very well, where they're very accurate. Where my 3 sim, you can get a lot of shallow retracements, and I don't want to trade a bunch of junk. Shallow retracements, okay? I don't want to trade all these little retracements in here, right? I don't trade any of this stuff that's in here. None of that stuff. I don't want to trade this stuff. So block it out of your mind. Forget about it. Don't worry about these fib dots that fire inside a profile on the 3 sim. The first break inside a profile you can for a corrective wave. That's the only time you can counter, or break back inside of HVA for a corrective wave. That's what happened yesterday. Other than that, you're going to play the outside or the edges on market profile. So don't make it any more difficult than that. Market profile is a setup. JaySignal is a trigger. Market profile is a setup. JaySignal is a trigger. If I'm trading 2 time frames, a 3 and 5 sim, right? Trade the larger and a smaller. The larger, you can take a break of HVA retest with JaySignal entry, break out. But you can also take in the middle of market profile if it's with 5-minute trend. With a 3 sim, you cannot take any trades at all unless you break LVA or HVA according to JaySignal rules. And we should all be getting really good at this now, because I'm showing you every single day that this works. Every day. Not, well, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Every day we're very consistent on doing this. And when we do get stopped out, we know our stops are very limited. We have very, very limited risk. And then we wait for the next trade setup according to the rules. Never chase trades. That's key. Okay? Are we on the same page, guys? Give me a Y. Everybody understand? Market profile is a setup. JaySignal is a trigger.